Alright guys, this is our core and hip series for runners. It is designed to keep you strong and injury-free. Keep that form the way you want it to be late in your races.
We'll begin with a plank series here, starting with a traditional low plank. Our goal is creating straight lines through the body. Then you'll tip your feet to the side and rotate into a side plank. We're keeping the elbows stacked directly below the shoulder in your base, and a straight line down the bottom side of your body. My hips might have been a touch high there. Alternate sides, then flip to a reverse or supine plank, hands under shoulders. For an advanced option, we'll go through the sequence again, and you can add a controlled raising and lowering of each leg. This is more challenging, so be sure you've first mastered the regular sequence. Raising the top leg from the side plank is probably the most advanced move in this sequence. Build up to that slowly over time. And working in a reverse plank works the posterior chain more than your traditional planks. Now from a pedestal position, take the legs down to each side without touching the ground, while staying controlled and without swinging. Emphasis here is on your obliques. Next, the focus will shift to the outside of your glutes for clamshells and leg raises. This part of the series is great for preventing IT band syndrome. You may prefer lying with your back and feet up against a wall for the leg raises and keeping your top heel touching the wall as you raise and lower your leg, so your form stays tight and isolates the proper muscles. On your back now for double leg bridges. Again, a slow, controlled up and down, peaking with the body in a straight line from knees to shoulders. Roll over for the Superman. You'll feel this in the glutes and lower back as you keep your hands and feet elevated throughout the motion and gradually peel up and down. Moving to our quadruped exercises, here's the bird dog. I need some work on this one. We're looking for straighter lines from fingertips through toes, but you can see left leg moves with right arm, and right leg with left arm. I'll fine-tune this one and come back stronger next time. We go from there into donkey kicks. Keeping the leg hooked and sending it straight back and up. Now we're doubling down on both strength and mobility. The fire hydrant really targets your glute med. You can see my height is a little limited. Over time, you'd like to work that outside lift up to hip height. And again, targeting mobility along with strengthening, we go to forward and reverse hip circles for the last of our quadruped movements. Iron crosses and scorpions are used in our warm-up series, but I also really like them as an optional addition here since we are in a mobility sequence. Large ranges of motion in both activities as you come up and then across the body while keeping your upper body stationary on the ground. These are great for your hamstrings, glutes, and psoas. From a step or bench, stand perpendicular to your base and slowly drop your outside hip. Emphasis here is in shifting the pelvis up and down, not moving your legs or bending your knees. And the inside hip, in my case the right, is strengthened through both concentric and eccentric action. Now for a final set of optional advanced activities that are terrific with a med ball, dumbbell, or kettlebell. First are weighted X's. With knees bent and slightly sitting your butt down, keep the back straight and trace an X shape with your weight. From a similar position, we now trace a circle. You'll switch directions at the midway point. You'll feel both these exercises throughout your core. And we conclude with walking twists. Here, take the weight across to your lead leg as you walk, then reverse the motion and walk backward. We've added elements of balance and coordination for an effective dynamic exercise to cap the advanced portion of our hip and core series. I absolutely love the weighted standing and walking motions as they mimic the positions your body might be in while running, engaging essential muscles in a highly functional manner.